Welcome to Bear Stadium on the campus of Hatch Valley High School as the Hot Springs Tigers get ready to take on the Hatch Valley Bears. This will be the second meeting for our district meeting for Hot Springs, as they were off last week. The week before they played Socorro, but this matchup here is pretty unique and goes back a long ways, back to 1930, between the Hatch Valley Bears and the Hot Springs Tigers. Tigers, they've led this 53-28-1 since 1930. Now, they haven't played every single year. Some years they played twice. There was one year, I believe, they even played them 3 times way back in the late 30s. So this rivalry goes back, the Rio Grande rivalry goes back a long ways, about 94 years. Tigers lost last year 48-0 against the Hatch Valley Bears. And the Tigers come into tonight 3-2 after the loss to Socorro. In fact, we're going to give you some rundown on them here quickly as soon as we get some commercials out of the way. But tonight's matchup, the Hot Springs Tigers are 3-2, taking on the Hatch Valley Bears that are 3-3 tonight here in the Rio Grande rivalry here in Hatch Valley. We'll be right back.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here live with the matchup for tonight. Way back to 1930. We'll give you a little quick rundown. Hatch is 3-3 on the season. They lost to West Las Vegas 14-12. Then they beat Chaparral 22-20. And then they beat against Zuni 50-0. And then against, and then won against Laguna Acoma. They lost to New Mexico Military 42-0, and then last week they lost to Socorro 34-7. The last win for Hot Springs High School is against Hatch Valley was 2019, and the Tigers are 1-10 in the last 11 meetings between these two teams. So right now we're going to go back a couple of weeks. The Tigers were off last week. They went to Socorro 2 weeks ago. We're going to give you the highlights, and here they are. On the Warriors' opening drive, saw Tiger defender Quentin Montoya intercept a pass from Warrior quarterback Isaiah Ocampo in the Tiger end zone and return it to the 10-yard line with 6:54 remaining in the first quarter. On the first play of the second quarter, the Warriors struck first when quarterback Isaiah Ocampo scrambled 17 yards to pay dirt. The extra point was good, and the Warriors led 7-0. On the next series, Tiger freshman running back Zayden Baker had the longest run of the game when the Tiger offensive line opened up a running lane in the middle of the field for 40 yards to the Warrior 46-yard line. 5 plays later, the Tigers coughed up the ball when Warrior defender Brawley stripped Tiger quarterback Tristan Polanco of the ball at the Warrior 32-yard line. Midway through the second quarter, the Warriors extended their lead when quarterback Ocampo found sophomore Nazario Silva in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point was no good, and the Warriors extended their lead 13-0. Tiger quarterback Tristan Polanco hit receiver Billy Baca for 37 yards to the Warrior 27-yard line. On the very next play, Polanco scrambled to his right and tried to hit Adrian Gomez, only to have Warrior defender Jacob Angel intercept the pass, stopping the drive. The Warriors then drove the length of the field before quarterback Ocampo threw a quick pass to receiver Jay Lee from the 2-yard line. The 2-point conversion was good, and the Warriors led 21-0 at the half. The Tigers took the opening drive in the second half and stalled at their own 20-yard line and punted to freshman Ezra Ocampo at the Warrior 35. Ocampo sprinted up the Warrior sideline and returned it to the Tigers 35. Warriors' Isaiah Ocampo tried to retrieve a bad snap at the Tiger 30-yard line. The Tigers recovered the fumble only to have the officials give it back to the Warriors with an inadvertent whistle during play. 2 plays later, Ocampo found Luke Ganadonegro running free up the middle of the field for Socorro's 4th touchdown of the night. The extra point was good with a 28-0 lead. The final score of the night came with 10 minutes remaining to play when senior Sinyan Scarborough steamrolled over the goal line to give the Warriors their first district win and shut the Tigers out 35-0. Back here live in Hatch, New Mexico, as we've got about 8 minutes to go. That was your highlights from Socorro, as Socorro whomped on the Tigers 35-0. Like I said, they were off this week, or last week, and the Hatch Valley Bears went to Socorro, and they lost 34-7. So both teams, Hatch has 2 district losses, and the Tigers just have 1 coming into tonight. Now, 2 weeks ago, the Tigers were 1 of 6 on 3rd down conversion against Socorro, and that wasn't very good. They offensively, they weren't very strong. Polanco was 3 of 8 for passing for 32 yards and 1 interception, rushed the ball 14 times for 42 yards. And then Baker had 7 rushes for 59, and, of course, he had the longest run of the night, over 40 yards, deep in Tiger territory. Billy Baca had 1 big catch there for 37 yards. And defensively, they gave up 456 yards to the Warriors. So a little bit different game tonight for the Hot Springs Tigers. They'll match up a little better against the Hatch Valley Bears. We'll have the keys to the game here in a moment. Let's take a look at the top 10 here in AAA coming into tonight's game. This is the coaches poll this week. Got St. Mike's, Robertson, and Dexter. Those pretty much haven't changed, those top 3. Nimmi at 4-1 has snuck up to the 4th position. And then West Las Vegas, who's 3-3, drops down to 5. Socorro there at 6, and then Pewaukee Valley coming in at number 7. Then you have Hatch and Cobrey at 8 and 9. Then you have Hope Christian at 10. Then the Hot Springs Tigers are just outside. Fell out of the top 10 last week, or 2 weeks ago, with the loss to Socorro at number 11. It was sitting at 3-2. Really, right now, I think the 2 strongest teams, well, you got the top 3 there pretty strong, but I'm looking for, my prediction is Dexter and St. Mike's in the championship game. It could all change. Everybody's got to play the games and get there, but those 2 right now are probably the strongest ones. Robertson's there as well in that district, along with Pewaukee Valley. But St. Mike's and Dexter are definitely the real deal. Dexter plays Nimmi tonight, so we're going to try to break in on that game if we can to try to get you a score, if nothing more. That's going to be a pretty good matchup. They're playing there, I believe, at New Mexico Military on the campus there for the Colts. So that's your top 10. We'll be right back. This is the NFHS Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Back here in the Valley, about 4.5 minutes to go here before kickoff. We'll have the coin toss here shortly, probably about 3 minutes, I believe they said, to go on the clock there. They'll have the coin toss. We did get the refs mic'd up for tonight. We always appreciate them helping support us. It makes the game go by. We've got the audio piped into the stadium here as well. So the keys to the game tonight for Hot Springs, the running game. Really, they need to get that going. They need somebody else besides Polanco as well. Get it to Baker and also get it in there to the senior Gomez, number 3. But they really need to get to the outside, get to the perimeter there, and see if you can do some damage in the running game. Defensively, what they really got to do with Hatch, of course, they're going to have to try to stop the run, but they need to put them into force to pass. The secondary, they picked off Ocampo, the Tigers did 2 weeks ago in the end zone. They're a little vulnerable, Hatch is, throwing the ball. So if they can get them in passing situations, I think the Tigers might be able to take advantage of that. Hatch Valley, what you got to do is just pound the rock. That's how they normally run it. You'll see them in the I formation. They'll run a zone read. They've got some kids hurt. We'll talk about that as the game goes on. But they are very tough when it comes to running the ball. And defensively, they just got to put the pressure on number 10. Everything about Hot Springs revolves around number 10. So that's going to be the big thing for them is to get Polanco, get him off balance back there in the backfield and get him out of his comfort zone. And defensively, I believe Hatch can put some pressure on there. Those are your keys to the game. Brought to you by Turbo Design. We'll be right back with the coin toss here in Hatch.
Once a Tiger, always a
Drive
Tiger.
up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in Hatch Valley, as we get ready for the coin toss. Ref's explaining a few things. Hopefully they'll get his mic turned on there for us.
And we have mics for the ref, courtesy of KCH Radio, to your seat.
Turbo Design. Turbo Design on the card.
Gentlemen, sportsmanship is our number one priority out here on this field. If you make a nice hit, you make a hard hit. Help the player up, and let's play football again. Don't stand over him and celebrate. We understood? Good. Hot Springs, you're the visiting team. You're going to call the toss. The referee is heads. Goalposts in football is tails. Tails?
Yes, sir.
Heads.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you going to call?
Heads.
What do you call?
Heads.
Heads has been called. Okay, I'm going to flip and let it hit the ground. It is tails. You have won the toss. What would you like to do? Okay. What goal would you like to defend? Run defense. Turn your back to this goal. Turn your back to this goal.
Get down, guys. Play.
Hatch Valley has won the toss. They've elected receive. Gentlemen, let's play a clean football game. Step in, shake hands, and we'll see you out on the field.
All right, we appreciate that. So Hatch won and decided to receive, so we will see them with the ball first thing here as we get ready for the kickoff here in Hatch Valley. We'll be right back.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Back here live in Hatch as we get ready for the kickoff. The Hot Springs Tigers are going to receive. Hatch won the toss here in the first half, and they decided to go ahead and take the ball. So that way, Tigers will be kicking off. Tigers dressed out in their travel white uniforms, and the Hatch Valley Bears are in solid black, so we can't get them confused. Black and white right here in the Valley tonight. As this rivalry goes back to 1930, many games ago. And the Tigers are 1-10 in the last 11 tries against the Bears. So the Tigers got some making up to do. Number 3, and that is Gomez getting ready to kick for Hot Springs. Tigers with a week off. Let's see. They've had 2 weeks to prepare now for the Bears. And let's see what the Tigers can do on defense here to start with. Down to about the 25. Number 22's got some room up the Tigers sideline, is finally hammered down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hatch Valley Bears. All the way over midfield down to the Tiger 46, so a good return there on the return, number 22.
First down Bears.
Felipe Carranza on the return for Hatch. We're just underway here in the Valley with the Rio Grande rivalry on the line tonight here in Hatch. Up over left tackle, number 19 on the carry. We're going to see a lot of him tonight is Orrin Russell. You're going to see him quite a bit tonight. They're going to run at, he'll be the deep back too. A lot of times when they go in the I formation, just run a little zone read there off left tackle. Picks up a few. Gets it to the Tiger 42. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. We're just underway here. The first quarter brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. There in Sierra County. Gonzalez now under center in that I formation. It off to the second back through, number 3. Looks like he may have enough for the first down. And on the carry was David Dumas.
Ball gets to the 35-yard line, and that's a first down Bears.
Down at the 35, first down and 10. Shotgun max protection for Gonzalez, Omar Gonzalez, the quarterback. Hand off again to Dumas, this time over to left end. Lots of room trying to get to the corner and finally run out of bounds. Is David Dumas, the junior running back. So the Tigers defense giving up a big run there as Polanco finally runs him down, but not until the Bears get into red zone inside the 20 down to the Tiger 13. So first down and 10 for the Bears. Gonzalez this time just going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, gets it up inside the 10. Blanco had him again. Wrapped around one leg there, gets him down to the 9. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Bears. Opening drive here from the Valley.
And up to the punisher, Orrin Russell.
Russell right up the middle, gets it close inside the 5. And this was what we called the keys to the game, is just pound that rock in there against that Tiger defense. They've got some backs in there and some good linemen. And the Tigers struggling on defense here early in the game. Down inside the 5. Now they're going to go I formation. Tigers got the goal line defense in. Gonzalez under center. Turns and hand it off. Gonzalez to Russell. And the Tigers defense do a good job. Big number 77 in there blowing that play up, and that was Brandon Baca for Hot Springs. That mark him looked like at the 3-yard line. So 2nd down and goal from the 3. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Opening drive for the Bears.
Gonzalez under center.
Tigers jump, penalty marker out. This one's probably going against the Tigers. Looks like they may have jumped in the neutral zone.
Dead ball. Legal procedure. Offense, 5-yard penalty, replay second down.
So that one went against the false start for the Bears. That'll back them up. They had the Tigers jump in the neutral zone. Back out to the 8, second and goal now. So just under 9 minutes. Gonzalez under center.
Hand up to number 3, David Dumas.
Dumas gets it inside the 5, and the ball came out. Let's see if they give it to the Tigers. They said he was down.
The ball about the 4-yard line.
Polanco again in on the tackle along with Gomez, number 3. It's going to bring up third and goal now. For the Bears. Gonzalez on the quarterback sneak. And he's got enough for the touchdown. So the Bears score first here in the Valley after they take the opening kickoff with 7:51 to play here in the first quarter, and they go up 6-0.
Number 1, the sexy beast Gonzalez in the end zone, puts the Bears on the board.
We await the extra point.
Kicking is number 26.
Snapping the kick.
Yep.
That is good. So the Hatch Valley Bears strike first here in the Valley as they go up 7-0 with 7:51 to play here in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
First quarter brought to you by Turtleback Weed and Pest Control, 575-894-7513. Serving Sierra County for 42 years. Make sure you call Lewis and Joni. Take care of all your pest and weed control. Serving all of Sierra County for 42 years. 575-894-7513. Hatch on the little pooch kick. The Tigers got to come up with that one, and they do. Still on his feet, and finally gets thrown down backwards as they tried a little pooch over the top of the Tigers defenders there. Right, number 24 on the catch there, and that was penalty marker out at the end. That was Basil. Let's see what the call is here. Penalty was at the end of the play. So he called an illegal fair catch. So invalid fair catch against the Tigers, going to back them up.
Penalty against the Tigers. Puts the ball on the 23-yard line. First down for the Tigers.
Now Hot Springs going to take a timeout, and I guess they want to talk about this one at the ref, so we'll let head coach Maximus Buckingham take care of that one as the Tigers take a timeout with 7:46 here in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
After the timeout taken by the Tigers, we're going to see them for the first time here on offense. As Polanco has in the backfield. He's got Basil and Baker. And Baker right up the middle for a few yards.
Number 10, Tristan Polanco, the quarterback. Out of the shotgun.
Polanco now calling the signal, gives it to Basil. Basil trying to work his way to the left side and gets rolled up out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Hot Springs, about 3rd and 2.
Tigers on the 31-yard line, 3rd and about 3. 4-2. Polanco out of the shotgun.
Polanco now on the option, going to tuck this one and keep it. He gets hit in the backfield and gets smothered down.
Brought down by number 3, David Dumas, and number 59, Alam Ruiz.
It's going to bring up fourth down for the Tigers. 4th and about 3 as the ball rests just inside, just outside the 30-yard line, 31. Polanco's going to be in punt formation. So the first series, the Tigers are going to go 3 and out after the invalid fair catch. We got a little note from Mr. Mike Marino, the number 1 fan here of Hot Springs Tigers, said you can't run the ball once you declare a fair catch, and he's very true on that. And this one is down. As the Bears take over again.
And that's a first down Bears.
First and 10 now for Hatch Valley as they lead 7-0 here in the first quarter. We got 6 minutes at their own 44-yard line. High formation for the Bears as they load it up. Tigers got a 5-man front. Gonna get this one on the pitch out. Cuts it back up inside, and finally Polanco has to run him down, but not until after he picks up over 15 yards. As the Tigers are having to play catch up here and try to chase the rabbit as they get to the corners. David Dumas on the carry for the Bears down to the Tiger 41-yard line, first down and 10. Now from the gun, max protection. Tigers with semi 5-man front there. Going to keep this one on the ground as they get it over the left side this time. Dumas this time gets tripped up by Levin Hunter Montoya. At the 35.
Refs toss the ball on the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 for your Bears.
Five minutes to go here, first quarter. Bears on the run again here in the Valley against the Tigers. This time Russell up the middle. Has enough for the first down, gets it to the 30.
There says first down Bears.
Omar Gonzalez, the junior quarterback, number 1. Lines up in the gun formation. So the Tigers need to put some pressure on the running here and try to get them in a passing situation. This time right up the middle, and the Tigers do a decent job of stuffing that one. As Polanco comes from that linebacker's position, as well as Basil tries to get in there as well. Going to bring up second down, no gain. Actually, it was a short gain, 2 yards. Being up second down and 8. Now from the I formation, Gonzalez. Tigers with a 6-man front this time. They're putting a little pressure on the corners, trying to stop that run. And the ball's juggled, and the Tigers pounce on him there just outside of right tackle. As we watch this one on the replay, just about fumbles this one. Short gain's going to bring up third down. From the 27, second down and 7. Now they empty the backfield except for Russell. Send 3 receivers left. Gonzalez from the gun. Tigers look like they got the blitz coming, and they bring 6, but they're going to tuck it and run, and a good job there by Basil to get him on the ground as Gonzalez was going to go back to pass. Maybe been a quarterback draw, but good job there by the linebacking crew of the Tigers. Also in there on the stop was Adrian Gomez. Going to bring up fourth down. That was third down. We approach 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Tigers trail by 7. Got to get it to the 20-yard line. And now the Bears are going to take a quick timeout. With 1:47 to play in the first quarter, we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here on Turbo Design Sports. Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911. Back live here in the Valley is the Hot Springs Tigers trail 7-0 after Hatch Valley takes their first time out of the first half. Tigers will be home next week as they take on the Cobra Indians. And we'll have next week's game intro here in just a moment. 4th down and 4. Big down here for the Tigers defense, trying to get them off the field here. As the offense have only had it once this quarter. Now Gonzalez, little high snap. Gets caught in the backfield, and a great play there by the Tigers as they stuff them on 4th down. Big number 95 in there, Arian Gill. Just shoots it in there, trying to pull the guard, and he does a great job in the backfield. So the Tigers are going to take over on downs. 1st and 10 for Hot Springs. Well, let's see what they do offensively now for the Tigers, all the way out to the 29-yard line, 1st down and 10. Receivers left and right. We've got Polanco with Basil in his right hip pocket now. He puts Baker in motion, and this time Polanco's going to keep it over the left side. Still on his feet as he finally gets it out. Enough for the 1st down as he picks up about 14 on that play. So good play there by Polanco, trying to get some positive yardage going, get a couple of 1st downs here for the Tigers. Out to the 43, 1st down and 10. Blanco's got Garcia now in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Deep downfield, trying to get this one to Baker, and Baker catches it and finally gets hammered down, but good play there as that one was tipped. We'll watch that one on the replay. As Polanco waited and finally gets this one down deep downfield, and the Bears just about intercept it off his thigh pad, and Baker hangs on to it for the catch for Hot Springs as they've got it now in the red zone. 1st and 10 here late in the 1st quarter with a minute to play as the Tigers, a couple of big 1st downs, get it down to the 19-yard line. Now Polanco with a full complement in the backfield, and Basil nowhere to go as he's just hammered up there in the backfield.
24 for the Tigers is Lucas Basil.
Middle linebacker just comes up. That's 19. We watched him on tape, and he's really good. That's Orrin Russell, the senior. He's fullback and linebacker, number 19. You're going to watch him most of the night tonight. He is everywhere. He's probably one of their better athletes on the field. Playing middle linebacker right now. That's number 19, Orrin Russell, excuse me. Now from the gun, Polanco rolls to his left, throws this one deep into the end zone, and incomplete. Had Gomez in the back of the end zone, but just couldn't get the ball on him, overthrew it. Clock's going to stop here on the incomplete pass. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 11 for Hot Springs. Tigers run a tight formation, got trips right here on 3rd and 11. They're running out of time here on the play clock. And now Polanco just going to keep it, and that was kind of a dud play for the Tigers. That one didn't go anywhere, and that was the end of the quarter. So watch the replay here.
While we have a second, let's announce our cheerleaders. Angela
And that's the end of the first quarter as on the Turtleback Pest and Weed Control, the Hot Springs Tigers trail 7-0. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
One play can change momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Back here in the Valley as the Hot Springs Tigers start the second quarter here. 4th down and 10. This quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, and dine in there at A&B Drive-In. Best green chili cheeseburgers around. Here's the snap. Polanco's going to throw this one wide open as Basil coming out of the backfield, and the Tigers put a touchdown up on the board. And Basil has a good call there by the Tigers. We'll watch it on the replay as we get ready for the extra point. And the Tigers' first play from the second quarter put 6 points up on the board as Gomez gets ready for the extra point.
Picking for the Tigers is number 3, Adrian Gomez. But nope, takes a sneaky peek going on the far side.
Going to run a fake there, does
Number 10 is in the end zone. That puts 2 on the board.
that was on the fake for the 2-point conversion was Polanco, the holder, as they snap it to him. Nobody's watching that far side and just takes it in. And the Tigers put first blood, finally score, and they go up 8-7 with 11:54 here in the second quarter on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa, Escape, and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa, Escape, and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa, Escape, and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
QR codes if you want to watch the game on your cellular device.
Gomez now tees it up at the 40 as the Tigers put 8 points up on the board. Take the lead here in the Valley, 8-7. Short kick and whistles.
Flags on the play.
Looks like the Tigers may have been offsides.
Looks like we have offsides against the Tigers.
That'll back them up 5.
Puts the ball on the 35-yard line.
Gomez now tees it back up again. And we tried again after the 5-yard penalty. Back to about the 25, right up the middle, breaking it to the near side. He's got some room unless Baker comes over and gets him. Zayden Baker, the freshman, doesn't give up on the play. Comes off the block and saves that tackle, saves that touchdown for Hatch. At least it was going to look like he was going for it. Out to the 47, going to bring up first down and 10 now for Hatch Valley as they trail 8-7 here, just underway here in the second quarter. From the I formation. Ball's on the ground, and the Tigers come up with it. Didn't quite get that handoff clean there. And it just kicked him on the knee, and the Tigers defenders, we got Baker trying for it. He doesn't get it. And finally, Basil comes up with it, and the Tigers are going to take over after the fumble. So first down and 10 now for Hot Springs as they start on the 49-yard line of the Bears. So the Tigers here, the last few plays have been pretty positive here for the Tigers. This quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In, Drive Up, Drive Through, Dine In, 211 Broadway, downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294, Old-Fashioned Drive-In. Blanco now puts Gomez in motion, hands to Baker right up the middle, and this one is stuffed at the 50-yard line. As the Bears stayed home there on the line, and there is 19 again in there. That linebacker. You'll see a lot of him tonight. Big number 19. Orrin Russell there for the Bears. The loss of 1 is going to bring up second and 11 now for Hot Springs. Hatch back in a cover 1 look. Going to give to Gomez trying to get to the far side. He's going to be thrown for a loss, and the Tigers have it in reverse here after the fumble. Can't give up that much ground trying to get to the corner. You just got to go.
And number 1, Omar Gonzalez.
Good play there by the Bears. Looked like number 59, Alan Ruiz, on the tackle all the way back to the Tiger 47. 3rd and 14 now for Hot Springs. Trips left for Polanco. On the snap. Rolls left, throws left, and incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Tigers. So the fumble, the Tigers not able to do anything with it. Trying to get that one to Garcia, number 4. Actually, I'm sorry. Trying to hit Zayden Baker, the freshman. It's going to bring up 4th down. Polanco back to punt for the Tigers. Able to get it off. Good punt there by Polanco, driving this one all the way down inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. So a good punt.
Ball gets about the 16-yard line.
Tigers not able to do anything with it after the fumble.
That'll be a first down Bears.
And do we have a flag? Looks like we do have a flag back.
Speaking of Bear fans, Whitney Bear fans in the house.
Do have a flag at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if the Tigers were totally set on that. The whistle blew to put it in play, and then it looks like they're going to wave this one off.
There was no infraction on the play.
So they're going to go with the punt, and then the Bears take over at their own 16-yard line, maybe the 17, first down and 10. Just under 10 minutes. Here in the first half to go. Gonzalez from the gun. And he's got Russell right there in his left hip pocket. Probably going to see a lot of dose of Russell here as they get this one out of their own side of the field. There's Russell right up the right side. Picks up a few yards. Basil and Gomez look like in there on the tackle. Gets it out to the 21. Pickup of 4 is going to bring up second down and 6. Tigers up by 1 here, just underway in the second quarter. Tigers, one of our keys to the game is get them in the passing situations. And right now they're going to throw the ball. And the ball's on the ground, picked up by the Tigers. Tigers could scoop and score, and it looks like they're going to. As the Tigers put a touchdown up on the board as they pick that one up on the interception fumble. So they get set for the extra point. We're going to watch this one on the replay. Slow it down for you here. Makes the move. Here comes Polanco in and strips it from him, knocks it out from behind. The ball's rolling on the ground, and number 18, Billy Baca, picks it up and sprints it into the end zone as we await the extra point. So the Tigers go up 14-7. Penalty marker out on the extra point.
We have a substitution infraction. Substitution infraction. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty, and we'll kick the try.
So too many men on the field had it in. Got 11 out there now. They had 12 when they broke the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. So they back them up 5 and try the extra point again. Tigers up 14-7 after the scoop and score by Billy Baca, the sophomore, playing that corner position after Polanco punched it out. Make the extra point a little bit longer here for Gomez. Good snap. Kick is up. And good. So the Tigers go up 15-7 here with 9:01 to play here in the first half on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back here in a little breezy valley tonight here in Hatch. Great weather, though. It was awful warmness today while we were setting up. It was about 93 down here. Here we are in October, still in the 90s. We're going to wake up one day and it's going to be 50, and winter will have arrived. Teed up at the 40-yard line is Gomez. Squibbered down inside, picked up at the 15-yard line. DeMoss needs a roadmap to get out of there, and he finally gets. Penalty marker. We'll see this one towards the end of this replay here. Looks like number. One of the Bears there. Looked like maybe 86.
Holding, receiving team on the return. 10 yards from the end of the run will be first down.
So holding against the Bears, and that may have been the one that was holding on the ground there, not able to let him up. Back him up 10 yards. They're going to start out 1st and 10 with 8:53 to play here in the first half on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Back to the 14-yard line, 1st down and 10 now for the Bears. Now from the I formation as Gonzalez crawls under center for the Bears. Turned and handed off to the second back through, still on his feet. And he gets hammered down by the Tigers. Polanco just takes him and throws him to the ground there. Rodeo time here in Hatch. Pickup of 5, though, for the Bears, as it's going to bring up 2nd down. Tigers up 15-7 here in the Rio Grande rivalry. From the gun now. Hand off to Russell up the middle. Picks up a few yards for the Bears. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Well, I guess they gave him 1st and 10. So.
First down Bears.
From the gun, this time the Tigers stack it up in there with 5-man front. Russell now is going to drag the Tigers down the field.
And another first down Bears.
Pickup of 10 as he rolls that one all the way out to the 35-yard line of the Bears. Russell again, picking his way across the line of scrimmage.
Took the ball to the 37-yard line. So 2nd and about 7.
Second down and 7. From the gun with twins left, twins right. This time he's going to get it to Russell, and in the backfield, this time the Tigers stack him up back there in the back as Basil blitz from that right linebacking side and able to get him for a short loss there. Is going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Get this one around the left side, and once again, the Tigers' Polanco's on the mission now as he's just running up and down the side from that backer position and just runs him down. On the carry was Dumas, and Polanco just does a good job getting in there and getting him just for a short gain. It's going to bring up 4th down. And a timeout taken by Hatch. I believe that was Hatch timeout. It's going to be their second one. We'll be right back.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here in the Valley with 6:13 to play here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard here in the first half. Tigers up 15-7 after Hatch takes their second timeout. We bring up 4th down and 6. And the Bears are going to line up in punt formation. Good snap. Polanco picks it up, brings it to the near side, and Tigers going to have good field position. Just shy of midfield.
First on the tackle for the Bears.
Out to the 47, 1st down and 10 now for Hot Springs as they lead 15-7 here in the Valley. From the gun is Polanco, back to pass. Now he's going to keep it and run with it. Now he's going to throw it deep downfield into triple coverage, and this one's picked off by the Bears. As Polanco got a little greedy there and tries to go for the home run. As he rolls to his right and throws that interception.
That's a first down Bears.
Threw that one into triple coverage there. Looks like he's trying to get it to number 4, Baker, and Baker hangs on to number 4 from the Bears, and that's Caleb Watkins on the interception. First down and 10 now for the Bears. From their own 22-yard line. Gonzalez back now with a screen pass. Baker does a good job hanging on to this one in the backfield.
Number 19, Oren Russell. Slide game on the play, 2nd and 9.
Maybe picked up a yard. Referee Mike problem there we're trying to solve. We approach 5 minutes here in the first half. Tigers up 15-7. Screen pass. Good open field tackle there by the Tigers. Catch a number here. That was Billy Baca, number 18. Going to bring up third and short, 3rd and 5 for the Bears. On the option, Gonzalez now pitches it back. Basil throws him to the turf. But he's got enough for the first down.
That first down was brought to you by David Dumas, the Hatch Valley Bears, Rory Carson, and Majestic Farm.
Under center now in the I formation. Hands it off to the first back through, and that's Russell, and he's just taking Tigers with him as he picks up another 10 yards.
And ref says that's another first down Bears.
As number 11, Hunter Montoya sticks his nose in there trying to tackle Russell. Man, he's a big fullback in there. The senior fullback for Hatch Valley. High snap on the ground, and just got a fall on it is the Bears.
Responsible is 34-yard line, 2nd and 20 for the Bears.
Back to the 34-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 20. Bears trying to get everybody set. Another high snap. It's on the ground. Tigers rushing back, trying to pick this one up. And they do. They recover it. And that's going to set them up big time right before the half. And the Tigers, 95, just blows it up inside there, knocks Gonzalez almost with a body block and recovers. And 1st and 10 now for Hot Springs right before the half. They could put some real pressure on the Bears, and the Tigers will receive the second half kickoff as well as they start 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Just shy of the 15-yard line. Blanco now. Baca on the speed sweep. Cuts it back up in there with a little spin move. Gets it close to the 10-yard line. He's going to mark him at the 12. 2nd down and 4. Minute 30 to go here in the first half. The Tigers up 15-7, trying to put some more points on the board here before the half. Empty backfield for Polanco. Now Polanco's going to fake it. Now he's going to keep it to the left side, trying to get inside the 10, and finally gets knocked down by you-know-who, the big number 19, Orrin Russell, again, the linebacker, as he just works his way, fights his way down the line of scrimmage, and then plants Polanco head first down at the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 for Hot Springs as we approach a minute to go here in the first half. Probably wouldn't be a good time. Well, I think I'd call a timeout here, make sure everybody's on the right page. And now the tush push for the Tigers, and this one's going to be close to the 5-yard line. And that is the Tiger version of it. That's the Polanco push right there as Baker and Basil get in there and push to everybody, including the center and everybody down close to the 5-yard line for a 1st and goal. Tigers now with 44 seconds. And I think the Tigers going to take a timeout. No, they're not. Going to let the clock run. Now the Tigers spread it out as they got trips right. Polanco now rolls to his right, looking to pass, under pressure, still on his feet, and he tries to throw it, and they're going to call this one an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, I'm sorry, should be 2nd down. I believe that's 1st and goal. Should bring up 2nd and goal as they call that one an incomplete pass. So the Tigers dodge a bullet there. They could have got him for intentional grounding, but there was a receiver close. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 5. And the Tigers with 14 seconds. They've got 2 timeouts left from the 5-yard line. Now from the pistol formation is Polanco. And now the whistle out. Looks like they may have penalty marker at the snap.
If we could hang around in the stadium for just a couple of seconds after the first half starts, the second half starts. With a small
Dead ball.
presentation.
Legal procedure. Offense, 5-yard penalty. We play 2nd down.
So false start against the Tigers. Back them up 5, back to the 10-yard line. Now from the pistol with 3, this is going to do it for the Tigers. If they can't get in the end zone and they dive for it, does he make it? And they do give him the touchdown for Hot Springs. We'll watch this one on the replay, but it looked like they scored right at the buzzer. They're going to have the extra point as we'll watch this one as they line it up. And it just looks like he just may have got there. We couldn't take it from this angle, but they did give him the touchdown. We await the extra point.
Number 3 on the kick, Adrian Gomez. Kick is up. And the kick is no good.
So no good on that as the Tigers in the half as they go into the locker room up 21-7 here at halftime on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. We're going to start our procession of instant replays for you. We've got about 57 of them lined up for you, so we're going to start that here momentarily.
And before you leave the stands, if you could take a around, turn to the press box and look at the left.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back here live in the Valley as we get ready for the second half. Both teams out on the field getting ready. They've all had their 3-minute warm-up. So the Tigers will receive as the Bears won the toss in the first half and elected to receive that first half. So this quarter, the third quarter coming up here after halftime, is going to be brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, bringing you fine quality cuisine since 1970. Shout out to Ernie, Willie, and Bobby back there in Los Arcos. Strap it up and get ready as the Tigers have a 14-point lead here as we get ready for the third quarter. Short kick. And they're going to have a penalty marker out. He did bobble the ball there. They did have a fair catch. We'll wait for the call here.
Personal foul. Kicking team. Would be 15-yard penalty. First down.
So personal foul against the Hatch Valley Bears. They're at the, actually interfered with the fair catch. It was close because, you know, you bobble it, it's kind of fair game. I'm going to pull the ref down there just in case we can't get him. We have a little technical difficulties there. We tried to get squared away during halftime. So the Tigers now first down and 10 with a 14-point lead all the way at the 46-yard line of the Bears. Blanco in the backfield. Throws this one deep for Gomez and over his head. Going for the home run ball there was Polanco. It's going to bring up second down and 10. Just underway here in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse. Quality cuisine since 1970. 575-894-6200. That's 1400 North Date Street there in Truth or Consequences. Blanco now is going to run the option to the right. And gets run out of bounds at about the 40.
Brought down by number 12, Armando Gallegos.
And bring up third down and 5 for the Tigers. Polanco now with the empty backfield. Puts Billy Baca in motion, going to fake it to Billy, and then he tries to run it right up the middle and gets maybe a couple of yards, maybe to the 40, before he's smothered in there by the Bear defense. There it is again, number 19. I'm telling you, man, he's everywhere. Russell, Orrin Russell, on the Bear path tonight. Tigers kind of in no-man land here, but they do line up for the punt from the Bear 40-yard line. So after the penalty, Tigers not able to do much with it. Tigers finally running enough players on. Low punt. It's going to go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback for the Bears as they'll take it now on the 20-yard line. First and 10 with 10:43 to go. Tigers up 21-7 here in the Rio Grande rivalry. Now Gonzalez going to go under center in that I formation. Tigers sneak up 6 on the line of scrimmage, trying to stop the run. Orrin gets it to the outside. He's got some blockers. Finally run down, but not after until a big game. Polanco finally runs him down, but not until a big play there by the Bears. First down and 10 now from the Tiger 45. So that was that running game, running the rock there for the Bears. First down and 10. A lot of mistakes there in the first half by the Bears, and I'm sure they're coming out a little more determined here in the second half. Good defensive play by the Tigers. On the carry, number 3, Dumas. It was 24, Basil. Middle linebacker is where he lined up here in the second half. Pickup of 1 yard, going to give him the 44. Second down and 9. For Hatch Valley. Gonzalez now under center in that eye once again. This time he's going to pitch it back to Dumas, and Dumas has some room around the far side, and he finally gets knocked down by Polanco again. But, man, they got to get on their horse to get to him. And plenty of room for the first down as all the way down to the Tiger 30. First down and 10 now for the Bears. As they've come out here in the second half, put a stop on the Tigers on their first possession, made them punt. And now they've been running the rock all the way down to the Tiger 30. Going to have us a game here in the second half. Just tell it always is with the Hatch Valley Bears and the Tigers. Russell this time gets bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Host of Tigers in there on the tackle, including 55, Byers. They're going to get him down to the 38, 39. Actually mark him at the 29-yard line. So a pickup of 1. It's going to bring up second down and 9. On the pitch back, getting to the outside. Tigers still can't get him on the ground as he breaks the tackle, going down the sidelines. Finally knocked out of bounds by Polanco. The Tigers now tackling there, not able to come up with him. Finally, Polanco knocks him out as they get it down inside the red zone. Get it all the way to the 10-yard line, so inside the red zone, down to the 9. First down and goal now for Hatch Valley. You could almost sense it on this drive. They just came out determined they're going to run the ball right at the Tigers. Mr. Mike Marino's there sending us some text saying they're running against a 9-man in the box there for the Tiger defense. And they're still able to move the ball. This time that should be a penalty, but like somebody moved there, but they're not going to. No penalty on that one. Watch it again here for. They did a little bit there before the snap. But not till he gets it down close to the 5, maybe the 6. Looks like they actually marked him probably at the 7, so first and goal. Second and goal for the Bears. Under center in that I formation is Gonzalez. Hands off to Russell right up the middle and has enough for the touchdown for the Bears. As they've come out here in the second half and put 6 points up on the board. As they've run that one right at that teeth of the defense there for the Tigers. Now we wait the extra point. They're going to line up and go for 2. here on the extra point. From the I formation, from the 3 now for the 2-point conversion. Hands off to Russell, and I don't know if he's going to get there or not. And no good. So the Tigers do a good job of holding him out there on the 2-point conversion. Polanco again, number 10. Does the damage in there for the Tigers, at least held him off. So the Tigers lead is now down 21-13 with 6:57 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here in Bear Stadium. Bears cut into that Tiger lead, 21-13 here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Another little pooch kick, and the Tigers fair catch that one again as well. It's going to be 1st and 10. So the Tigers start both field position pretty good here at the 40, unable to move the ball there in the on their first possession. Now they're ready for play. Gomez in motion and a little stumble in the backfield. Doesn't look like Basil wanted the ball as they put Gomez in motion. And then the Tigers kind of fake it, and Basil trips the quarterback, and they lose 5 yards back to 35. Second down and 15 now for Hot Springs. Basil now up the middle, breaks one tackle, finally gets it up close to the 45-yard line. So he picked up about 10. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Basil, strong run there. We're waiting to pop one in the secondary. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Now from the tight formation, Tigers trying to get him to jump off sides, and they do a quarterback sneak, and Polanco, maybe he's going to be a couple of yards short. It's going to bring up 4th down. Not quite ready for the Polanco push there for the Tigers. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2. Actually, give him just a couple of yards. Going to bring up 4th down and 3, and let's see if the Tigers are going to have to go back in punt formation again. So the Tigers come out a little bit sloppy here in the second half. As Polanco back to punt again, another 3 and out quickly here for the Tiger offense. Punt down inside, going to be good roll down inside to about the 4-yard line. So that's going to be a good punt there by Polanco. Is going to pin him back to the 4. It's going to bring up first down and 10 now for Hatch Valley. Don't forget next week, the Hot Springs Tigers are back at home against the Cobra Indians. Another district match as they come to town. It's going to be at Tiger Stadium on 7 p.m. there Friday, October the 11th at Tiger Stadium. Right there on YouTube, Facebook, and the NFHS Network. First down and 10 now, Hatch Valley. As they cut into that Tiger lead here in the third quarter, and they're got some work to do now as they're stuck inside their own 5 at about the 4-yard line. From the I formation, Gonzalez going to run the option, pitches it back, knocked out of bounds. He picked up a few yards. But Gonzalez there just kind of flips this one as he runs the option. Byers and Baker both come in and put the pressure on Gonzalez. And he does pick up a couple of yards, gets it out to about the 7. Now from the gun formation is Gonzalez. Tigers still stacking the line of scrimmage. They give this one to Russell, makes one man miss, breaks it to the outside, and cuts it back inside, and the Tigers finally take him to the ground, but not until he puts up some big numbers on the rush. There was Russell. Good blocking downfield there by the receivers for the Bears, and the Tigers finally get him captured, but not till he gets it over the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up first down and 10 now for the Bears at the 31 as we approach 4 minutes here in the third quarter on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Pitch back to Dumas. Penalty marker out at the end of the play. This one may be a hold against the Bears. We await the call. It did look like a holding there against 95.
Holding. Offense, 10-yard penalty, replay the down.
So 10 yards there, back them up.
That was the ball about the 24-yard line. Second and 16 for your Bears.
Back them up after the penalty, the holding penalty. Now Gonzalez spreads them receivers out, twins left, twins right. Russell in the backfield, hands it to Russell. Russell through the line of scrimmage and gets it out close to the 35.
It's to the 33-yard line.
Tigers are having a run from catching from behind. Picked up quite a bit there after the penalty. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Bears. Now in motion is Dumas, bobbles it, gets it over the left side. It's going to come up a little bit short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and a couple. But another bobble there by Dumas.
Looks like we have 4th and 3.
Out to the 37, 4th down and 3 now for Hatch Valley. And looks like they may be lining up. And they're going to go for it here on 4th down. So big down here for the Tiger defense. It'd be great field position if they can put a hold on it. First thing they got to do is stop the run. And they got everybody loaded up in the box right now. Gonzalez calling up the play, maybe trying to get the Tigers to jump. Let's see if they can go for it here. And now they're going to take a timeout. So Hatch Valley, we reset the timeouts there. They take a timeout with 4th and 3 here with 1:53 here in the third quarter. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Back here after the timeout as Hatch Valley trails 21-13 here with 1:53 on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Big down here, 4th down and 3 for the Bears. See if the Bears going to line up for this one, or when they got the quarterback back out under center, so going to line up in that I formation and see what they can come up with here on 4th down and 3. Big down here for that Tiger defense. Turn and hand it off to Warren Russell, and looked like he may have enough for the first down. As they just pound that one in there. Up over the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 now for Hatch Valley. Out to the 41. Tigers back home for 3 games in a row. They're at the home starting next week against Cobury. From the gun, hand off to Russell again, and picks up another 4 or 5 yards, just right up the middle. Tigers still loading up the box there, trying to stop the run. Getting into the linebacking core there for the Tigers, but not until he picks up 5 yards or so. He's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. From the gun position, max protection for Gonzalez. Going to take and turn it off to Dumas. Dumas in the backfield by Baca. Breaks a tackle, moving his way back around, and is going to get swallowed up finally there in the backfield. But 77, Baca was the one that blew that one up to begin with and tried to throw him to the ground. Then the rest of the Tigers on the pursuit finally get him in the backfield after a big loss. And bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Bears, and that's probably going to do it as the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Hot Springs Tigers up 21-13. We'll be right back with the final stanza here in the Valley from Hatch, New Mexico.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences. 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in Hatch, New Mexico, as we get ready for the fourth quarter. This quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Should go by and see Big Lynn there in Elephant Butte. For all your landscape and fencing needs, Lynn's Landscape. Now the Bears, 3rd down and 12 after that big loss for Dumas. And now Gonzalez back to pass. Throws this one over the middle and has a receiver. It's caught. All the way deep down inside the Tiger 30. Baker trying to get back there and just can't get there quick enough. Not until he's got enough for the first down. We do have a penalty marker out. They got him marked just outside the 20.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So 15-yard penalty will back him up from the 20-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bears. That backs him up 15. They actually marked him down at the 21, it looked like. Now they're back to the 36-yard line. First down and 10 now for Hatch Valley as we just get started here in the fourth quarter on a big pass play by the Bears. Now from the gun formation, turn and hand this one off to Russell. Russell picking his way through and finally gets knocked down by that Tiger D, but not until he has a good gain on the play. Basil and Polanco and a host of Tigers in there on the tackle. Nick Edwards as well, number 75. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. From the 32. I formation now for Gonzalez. Tigers still stacking everybody up in there trying to stop the run. This time we're going to give it to Dumas. Dumas breaks into secondary and is finally knocked down by Basil, but should have enough for the first down. Polanco and Basil both in on the tackle. One high, one low, but not until they get the first down. Go the Bears. Bears got the momentum starting here in the fourth quarter. Turn to hand this one off to Orrin Russell, and he's going to get close to the 20-yard line. Picked up a couple. Right at the 20-yard line, we're going to mark this one in the red zone for the Bears once again. 2nd down and 7. Gun max protection now for Gonzalez, and the Tigers just no answer here for the running game. Gonzalez going to take this one and gets it close to the 15. Byers in on the tackle, number 55. Make it a 17. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 for the Bears as they wait the play to come in. High formation for Gonzalez. Probably going to turn to hand this one off. Dumas now trying to sneak it up inside there. Gets it down inside the 10. Looks like he's got enough for the first down.
And he ties to a first down there.
Tigers not able to stop the run tonight. Had a couple of decent plays, negative plays there on the run, but man, when your secondary and linebackers making all the tackles. Now we got a timeout by the Tigers as they take their first timeout here in the second half. We're going to take one with them as the Tigers up 21-13 with the Bears threatening at the 10-yard line. We'll be right back.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
After the timeout taken by Hot Springs, it's first down and goal from the 10. I think the Tigers defense shook up right now trying to figure out how to stop this run by Hatch. One of the keys to the game was for Hatch to run the rock, just do what you do. Give it to big number 19, get it to the corners with Dumas, and let the Tigers try to stop you. From the Wildcat, and Tigers do a good job of stuffing that one in the backfield. Looked like Baker, number 4, maybe in on the tackle. Let's see if we can catch a number here real quick. Yeah, Baker just takes that in there with a loss of 1 back to the 11, so it's going to be second down and goal from the 11. Now Gonzalez back in there in the gun formation and has Russell to his left. Going to run that little counter back in there again, and this time the ball's on the ground, and the Tigers try to come up with it, and defense trying to make a stop here as we watch this one. It looked like he just fumbled it on the handoff, just didn't quite get it, or did the Tigers get in there? Oh, he goes to stumble, and he loses control before he gets to the ground. Then the ball's out, and the Tigers can't come up with it. It's going to bring up third down and goal. Still at the 11-yard line. Maybe give him the 10, so he may have picked up a yard after the fumble. Third and goal now for the Bears. Schedule doesn't get any easier for the Tigers as they've got Cobry, and then they've got Dexter and Nimi coming to town and then finish in Ruidoso. That's that new schedule of a bunch of teams now in 3 AAA as they've added Dexter, Nimi, and Ruidoso to the mix. To the end zone, and this one's almost picked off by the Tigers. Going to bring up fourth down and goal. Polanco goes up and tries to catch this one. We got the light pole in the way, but he had it in his hands, and he just can't hang on to it. So that's going to bring up fourth down for the Bears from the 10-yard line. Go with a heavy package here, bring in a tight end. From the middle of the field here is Gonzalez. Going to keep this one. No, he's going to throw it over the middle, and an easy touchdown pitch and catch there for the Bears as the Tigers got burned on that one. A good call there by the Hatch Valley Bears. They brought in that heavy package, that tight end over there, number 8 on the end of the line, and you'll see him just run right past the Tigers. Nobody in the backfield taking him off the line of scrimmage. They knew they were going to try to run it, and now they're going to line up for 2 to try to tie it here as they put another 6 points on the board. And Mr. Mike Marino has been staying in contact with us. We'd like to shout out to him, and he says basically the Tigers defense has been on the field the whole second half, and that's true, other than about 2 series, and that's it for Hot Springs. Now they line it up for the 2-point conversion with 7:28 to go. They could tie it up here in the fourth quarter. From that I formation, from the 3-yard line now, going for 2. Big rustle up the middle. They do the tush push, and they get him into the end zone for the score. And the Hatch Valley Bears tie it up here with 7:28 to go in the Valley on the Lynn's Landscape scoreboard. We'll be right back for an exciting finish here on Turbo Design Sports.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
We're all tied up here in the fourth quarter with 7:28 to play here in the Valley as the Hatch Valley Bears have come out. They were down at half by 2 scores, and they have come back and tied it up. The tale of 2 halves here in the Valley. Teed up at the 40-yard line. A little short catch, and they try to do the wave for a fair catch, and now he's just going to run it. Don't know if there's any penalty markers down or not, but looked like he waved his hands. We didn't catch that one on the instant replay enough.
Tigers get to the 35-yard line. That'll be first down for the Tigers.
So out to the 35 goes the Tigers. Going to be first down and 10 now. We change of possession. Tied up. Both teams have 2 timeouts with 7:20 to play here in regulation. We could be in for an exciting finish here. They back it up to the 35. First down and 10. Tigers got to get some offense. You know, in that first half, they had some turnovers. They had to scoop and score. They had a big play down the field. They just, offensively here in the second half, they just haven't had anything going for them. And let's see what the Tigers can do here on first down, and Gomez picks up a good positive chunk there for about 5. As he starts in motion, and Polanco just hands it to him, makes his way up the field, protects the ball, and gets it out to the 40. Actually 41, so he picked up 6, going to bring up second down and 4. Polanco in that tight formation, hands this one to Garcia. First time we've seen him tonight. Garcia breaks a tackle, gets it up to midfield. First time we've seen the senior touch the ball tonight. Had him in motion there in that tight formation. Had some good blocking downfield and spins it all the way out to the 50. So first down and 10 for the Tigers. That's their first down here in the second half. 6:30 and counting. We're tied up at 21 apiece. Right from midfield. Polanco again with that tight formation. He's got 2 receivers, actually 3 over here on the near side. Now they bring it to Polanco, fakes it to Baca, and then he gets it, picks up a couple of yards. Gets it down to about the 48. He fakes it to Billy Baca and then tries to stuff his nose up inside there just over midfield. It's going to bring up second down and 8 now from the 48-yard line of the Bears.
with the ball on the 48-yard line, 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Tigers now quickly out of the huddle. A tight formation once again for the Hot Springs. And now another timeout taken by Hot Springs. That's their second one. Have one left with 5:29 to go here in the regulation. We're tied at 21. We'll be right back.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like, whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road. Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
After the timeout, Tigers left with one with 5:29 to play here in regulation. Tigers could milk this one down, get a few first downs, milk that clock down, and try to win this one at the end of the game. But a good game. We figured we'd have a pretty good matchup tonight between these two. They matched up pretty well as far as on paper anyway. Now they spread it out and go 3 receivers left. Here's Polanco, rolls to the near side, pitches this one out to Baker, and Baker may have got it to the line of scrimmage, but that one they kind of ran that option to the near side, and the Tigers just, Bears able to come up and stuff him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, 3rd down and 8 now for the Tigers. Cobra Indians travel to Tiger Stadium next week. We'll have that game for you. We'll be on the air at 6:45 next Friday night. 3 receivers left. Gun formation for Polanco again, and this time we're going to run the option. We're going to put it on the inside to Gomez. Gomez makes one man miss, gets it over the 40, finally tackled down, but not until he's got enough for the first down. But the Bears had him in the backfield, but he makes a man miss and gets it over inside the 40. First down and 10 now for Hot Springs at the 38-yard line of the Bears with close to 4 minutes to play. Here's the Tigers have 1 timeout and the Bears have 2. Three receivers left now for Polanco. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield in the flats, and has Garcia. Garcia dragging players inside the 20 and finally knocked down. Ashton Garcia, the senior, coming out of the wheel, just a little flats out there. He's lined up in the slot position. Nobody covering him. He just broke it to the sidelines. And it got enough for the first down as he gets it inside the red zone once again for the Tigers. First down and 10 from the 19. Just under 4 minutes to play here in regulation, as the Tigers trying to dial up some offense here. They've got a good drive started here in the fourth quarter. Now Polanco from the gun. Shifts over Baker to his left. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws this one in the end zone, and incomplete as Gomez not able to come up with it. Had to turn around and just kind of tripped over the goal line and not able to come up with it. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now. Clock stops in the incomplete pass from the 19-yard line with 3:27 to go. Wind picking up here in the valley. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Polanco now on the gun. Drop back. Now he's going to roll. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Breaks one tackle and gets it down inside the 15, close to the 10. Yeah, marking about the 12 or 13 yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3, so big down here for the Tigers offense. Blanco now going to roll to his left, looking to pass this one, throws it in the end zone, and a touchdown for the Tigers as he's in the end zone. And that was Garcia as he tight ropes down the sidelines for the score here late in the 4th quarter. Open again there in the flats as the Bears try to get over to him. There was a missed tackle right there, probably at about the 6-yard line. And then Garcia just tiptoes down, stays in bounds, and puts 6 points up on the board for the Tigers as they line up to go for the extra point. And this is a big extra point right here because the Bears got 2 timeouts and 2:43 to play as this one's up. And good. So the Tigers go up 28-21.
So a 2:43 left in the game. Bears 21, Tigers 27.
They called that one good, didn't they? The main ref put it up. He said it was good, 28. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Our unwanted guest invading your home, say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Big drive there by the Tigers with 2:43 to play.
Number 3 on the kick, Adrian Gomez.
Here in the regulation, we get ready for the kickoff. Here is Gomez, number 3. And the wind blows that one off the tee. Got a little bit windy up here. Noticed even on that kick, it kind of got hung up in the breeze coming out of the southwest, south-southwest. Gomez now puts his toe into it. Down to the 22, picked up, fumbled, picked back up again, and the Tigers defense all over this one's going to have him deep back in the Bear territory, back inside the 20. Not able to come up with a handle on this one. Fumbles it once, grabs it again, fumbles it, finally gets a handle on it, and the Tigers kick recover team down there quickly on him. It's going to bring up 1st down and 10 there for Hatch with 2:35 to go here in regulation. Hatch has 2 timeouts. This one's sitting at the 21-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Bears. Gun formation now for Gonzalez with Russell in his right hip pocket. Let's see if the Tigers can stop. Back to pass, and he's getting it in the flats, and a decent play there by one-on-one tackle there by the defense. As Gomez has to come up to pick up the receiver. Picks up a few yards, quickly up there. They pick up 3, and now back to pass again is Gonzalez throws this one floater downfield and incomplete. Penalty marker out, and they're going to call this one pass interference for sure against Hot Springs. Watch this one on the replay. We'll slow it down here and show you. He gets stuck over here, and that number 4 looks like Baker just pushes him, but not quite on him enough. But referee was right there, and they call him going to be a pass interference against
pass interference. Defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So that's going to back up the Hot Springs Tigers on that one. That's 15 yards in college and high school from the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a first down and 10 with under 2 minutes to play here, all the way out to the 39-yard line, as that pass interference costs the Tigers big time on this drive. Sets them up just inside their own 40-yard line is Hatch Valley. Now Gonzalez rolls to his right, throws this one in the flats, and this one's hung down. Polanco does a good job on the tackle. Got out to about the 35, and then the Bears going to take a timeout. They're down to 1. And with 1:45 to play, here's going to bring up second down and about 5 when we get back. We'll be right back here on Turbo Design Sports.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here after the timeout. Taken by the Bears with 1:45, second down, and we're going to call it a long 4 for the Bears from the gun formation with 3 receivers left. Gonzalez sifts to his left, throws it out in the flats and has a man open, gets it inside Tiger territory down to about the 40. It's going to bring up first down and 10, though, for the Bears. So just a little floater pass on a drag pattern across the middle of the field there as the Tigers were playing back. Down to the 39-yard line. First and 10 now with 1:35, and the clock's rolling here in regulation. 3 receivers right this time for the Bears, and they roll right at the snap. Looking downfield. Now he's got to tuck it and run. Breaks one tackle. Got some blockers out in front. Finally going to run out of bounds and stop the clock as Gonzalez. Tigers were in pursuit, but able to get out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's where they finally mark him down at the Tiger 29. So first down and 10, clock's going to stop as they run it out of bounds with 1:17 to play. Good game here in the Valley. Tigers really needed this one. Hang in there in the district. See if they can hang on to that 7-point lead here with 1:17 to play. Now from the gun formation is Gonzalez. Back to pass again, looking downfield, rolls right, throws this one, plants, gets it all the way down inside and just over the intended receiver. Got a hand on it there, but couldn't come up with it. Going to bring up second down and 10 now for the Bears with 1:11. Each team has one timeout left. Tigers defense been out on the field a long time here in the second half. They did get a little bit of a breather, even though they play both ways there on that last drive. Gonzalez throws this one deep, and it's incomplete. As that one was going for the home run. Neither player could come up with that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now. Now with 1:06 here to go, 3rd down and 10 now for the Bears at the Tiger 29-yard line.
Here we go, 3rd and 10, 1:06 on the clock. Gonzalez out of the shotgun.
Gonzalez now pressured. Here comes the Tigers trying to get to him. He rolls to his right, got lots of room. He can run to the right. This time he cuts it back, and the Tigers are going to hold him up. And they're going to hold him short of the 1st down as he's getting close to the 25, but it looks like he could have really just ran that one to the outside. But Polanco does the job there as Hatch takes their last final timeout here. Win the game with 53 seconds to go. Tigers up 28-21. We'll be right back.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Back here in after the timeout, it's going to bring up 4th down and 7. They got to get it all the way down to the 20-yard line, or inside the 20, about the 19. So this is the ball game here for Hatch if they don't convert. Let's see what they dial up and see what the Tigers defense can hold here. On 4th down and 7 with 53 seconds to play. Hatch is out of timeouts. On the snap. Pressured. Throws this one down into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. So Hatch are a point away from tying it up as he throws this one down into the end zone. He was pressured as he rolls to his left, and then he's pressured up, rolls back right, finds his receiver down in the end zone, gets behind the defense, and catches it for the touchdown as we await the most important extra point here at all for the Bears as they're 28-27. You know, what do you do here? You kick it with the wind, or do you just line up and just put a 2-pointer up there and win the game? It looks like they may be going for 2 here. Let's see what they dial up. And they are. They're going to line up for 2. As the Bears going to try to win it right here against the Tigers as they're trailed by 1 point. They're going to line up for 2. Going to turn and hand this one to Russell, and he's not going to make it. And the Tigers call a timeout. Oh, my gosh. They had this one in the bag there, and they call their final timeout. So the Tigers probably should have let that one play. We're going to keep it here. Actually, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
So trailing by 1, man, Hatch is going to line up here and go for 2. Tell you if the Tiger defense can hold them here as they run in tight. Run that power formation under center goes. And he's into the end zone for the tush push. And the Bears go up 29-28 with 45 seconds to go as the Bears trailed by 2 touchdowns here at halftime. And they just went for the 2-point conversion and got it. And the Tigers now trail by 1 with 45 seconds and no timeouts. We'll be right back.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Back here in the windy valley as we've got it blowing right in our face here in the press box as the Bears go up 29-28. Coaches actually cost them that game right there because the Tigers, the play went off and they called timeout. The Tigers had them stopped. Then they come out and do the tush push and go up by 1 as this one's going to see if the Tigers can return this one for a touchdown. And it gets it all the way out to over the 40-yard line on the return. Penalty marker comes flying in here at the end. Let's see what the Tigers got dialed up. They have no timeouts left. Now the clock will stop on a first down. Let's see what's call's gonna be here as the penalty marker's out at the ball rest at the, like they marked him at the 42, penalty at the marker at the 40.
Personal foul. Kicking team, 15-yard penalty, be a first down.
So personal foul against Hatch, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to help the Tigers out. Now they got 35 seconds and no timeouts, but they're going to finally mark this one just outside about the 43-yard line of the Bears. So let's see if the Tigers have anything. Now the clock will stop on a first down. They can get out of bounds and, of course, incomplete pass. But neither team has a timeout. Tigers trail by 1. Let's see what they can dial up here as they run trips left. Blanco back. Throws this one deep downfield, and this one incomplete. Nobody open. Billy Baca wanting a little holding or pass interference on that play. Not going to get it. Now with 29 seconds to go, second down and 10 now for Hot Springs. From the 43. Hot Springs now takes the snap. Penalty marker out. They're going to get the Tigers for a false start here.
Dead ball. Legal procedure. Offense, 5-yard penalty. You play the down. Please put 29 seconds on the play clock. 29 seconds.
29 seconds on the clock. 29 seconds on the clock. Here we go for the Tigers now. Second down and 10 after the penalty. Blanca rolls, and he's going to be stuffed in the backfield. The ball comes out. They're going to say he's down, but I don't know if the Tigers have enough time. They can do even a play here as they're going to try to need to clock it. And the penalty marker's out. Let's see what this one's about. Tigers tried to clock that one with 9 seconds. And now we got a flag.
Legal procedure.
Another false start against the Tigers. That's going to back them up another 5. So Tigers got it in reverse here with only 9 seconds to go here in the Valley as Hatch has come out after being down 2 scores at halftime. Looked like the game may get away from them. Have clawed their way back in against the Tigers and the clock's running and they barely get the snap off. Tigers just going to have to try to heave this one downfield. And this one's knocked down, and the final score as the Hatch Valley Bears come in and win this one 29-28 for the Rio Grande rivalry. And this rivalry's back on since 1930 as the Bears come back and win this one. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.